All right, hello, thanks for joining us. This is Jen Gibbs with Utah Shores Real Estate Services, and I'm here today with Aaron Kaufman, an expert on KW and the inner workings and the history, and a very interesting and quick reasons that you may want to consider joining KW and some of the advantages it has for real estate agents. And so I'm just going to let you just take it away. Why would
Sure.
someone want to move from where they are with their current brokerage and join KW instead?
Absolutely. You know what? I'm going to use the analogy that Stephen Covey offered in his book, Seven Habits of Highly Effective People. Stephen Covey said that, the most effective people, the most successful people, they go through an evolution from a mindset standpoint. You start in a dependent mindset, you evolve into an independent mindset, but the most successful people ultimately evolve into an interdependent mindset.
Yes.
And I think we all can agree working through people, teamwork, success through others is probably going to be more conducive to being successful at a higher level. And that's kind of an analogy for what Keller Williams has been able to do in the real estate industry. The real estate industry used to always be just dependent real estate companies. They controlled the information. The companies that did the best job marketing themselves to home buyers and sellers generated all the business, and agents would go work for those companies where they would basically treat you more like an employee and teach you how to service their business. Then the internet came out, and all that information that real estate companies were controlling were now freely accessible to home buyers and sellers. And right about that time, out came the independent model, the 100% companies. And what happened in our industry was that agents left the dependent companies where they were making 50% of their commission and not getting a lot of training. Well, they decided, hey, I might as well go to this other company, this independent company, where I'm not going to get a lot for what I'm paying, but at least I get to keep 95, 100% of my commission. And so we saw those companies like Remax kind of explode in the industry. So the interesting thing is Gary Keller came along and he said, you know what, the next evolution of the real estate industry is ultimately going to be to an interdependent model. And he said, you know what, I might as well be the first person to do it. So that's what Keller Williams is. Keller Williams is an interdependent real estate company. And the reason why we're interdependent is that we are a profit-sharing real estate company. And look, the money's great. We can talk all day long about how great the profit share money is.
It's fun to talk about.
It is fun to talk about. But I think the number one reason to join Keller Williams is that all of our agents are vested in a common goal. We are vested in the profitability of Keller Williams. And whether you make profit share or not, you're vested in the success of this company, other agents that are in your office. And so what makes us so unique and what is our number one value proposition is that our agents share ideas and mastermind with each other. They teach classes, they help each other. And this has always been an industry that's been dog eat dog. So to be at a company where there are people that do more business than you, that have a bigger life than you, and are willing to share with you how they do it, is hands down the number one reason to be here.
It's kind of cliche, but they say no one succeeds alone.
Absolutely.
And this is just it goes from you not knowing, being totally dependent, like
Sure.
a parent-child relationship,
Absolutely.
and then you assert your independence, and then you realize there's a lot of value in
Right.
synergy and in
Absolutely.
sharing and building upon each other's energy. And
Yeah.
and I honestly, KW was my first real estate brokerage.
Sure.
I became an agent. I came here. I don't know how anyone succeeds without levels of training and
Of course.
support and just the sharing of ideas. It's wonderful.
You can exceed as a dependent agent, as an independent agent. We just believe that there's a better way to do business. And I
Yeah.
think one of the interesting things is, people want to compare Keller Williams to other profit sharing companies like Southwest Airlines and UPS. And, what makes us so unique and what makes our model so powerful in the real estate industry is that people don't fly Southwest Airlines for the people that handle their bags. It's a great way to keep employee retention for Southwest Airlines and create morale, but people don't work with Southwest Airlines because of their employees. But people work with Keller Williams because of the real estate agents. And that's why we're so unique, and that's why our model has really revolutionized the real estate industry, is that most real estate companies historically have tried to believe or perpetuate the narrative that it's the company that's the reason agents do business. It's our national brand advertising campaign, right? Mm-hmm. People want to work with you because they recognize your company's brand. Well, if brand marketing was so darn important, how can you explain Keller Williams becoming the largest real estate company in the world without spending any money.
Yeah, there's no
Marketing,
billboards. There's
right,
no TV
right.
commercials. It's word of mouth, which is the most powerful.
Exactly, and
form
it's
of
all based on a
advertising.
basic idea, which is
Yeah.
that, look, if you give real estate agents everything that they want, the best training, the best education, you create a culture of sharing, you treat them like a stakeholder, you open your books to them, you empower them to make decisions, guess what happens?
They want to stay.
They want to stay. And so
For sure.
in a very short period of time, we've taken over this industry on that basic concept, which is, look, agents are the reason we do business, not real estate brand marketing. And instead of spending all of our money marketing Keller Williams, we decided, hey, you know what? We're going to invest that money into our agents through training, education, technology, support, and
Amazing
profit
support.
share. So
Amazing.
basically, it comes down to abundance versus scarcity. If you give the agents what they want, look what you get back in return. And that's why we're so excited over here at Keller Williams.
Yes, and if you follow me at all, you know I'm very much about abundance mindset
Yep.
and just succeeding and working together in that synergy and good energy. And so thank you, Aaron,
Yes,
for
of
taking a
course.
few moments to speak with us today. And take a look on my website. There'll be links to other videos and more information about coming on board and looking into just what your options are, possibly joining Keller Williams as you see what it begins to offer you and how it can change and upgrade the quality of your life. So I wish you the best, and we'll see you next time.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. How do we do? Good?